What's going on, people? It's TRB and it's story time. Story time with old TRB. Alright. Here's the story. I was at Sound Club this weekend. They had a sale on California Kings. I went to go buy me a mattress, right? Went to buy a mattress and a box spring. Mattress was like $500-600 bucks. Box spring was like $250 or whatever. So when I get up there to check out, I am in front of this old lady. Now y'all know y'all don't know me all the way. I got a thing for older women. I got mama issues. Hey, I can't help it. I mean, my lady is literally like 7-8 years older than I am, you know. But so this old lady's back. This old light-skinned black lady, and I'm trying to see if I can get a discount, right? And I'm joking because I really don't care if I get a discount or not. You know, this is what the price is. I pay is whatever. I got the money for it. Shout out to YouTube. But I get up there and you know they ring up the box spring, and the guy, when he brought me the box spring, said the box spring was like $125. In my mind, I'm like, cool. That's $100-something off of what I thought I was gonna pay for it. So I get up there and the girl rings it up, and I'm like, nah, it rung up for $249. It's supposed to be $125. That's what he told me. She's like, oh, let me go check with the manager. She walked over to the manager, came back. No, it's $149. I'm like, okay, because that's still $100 off, right? And so she rings up the total price, and I'm like, I only see a $100 discount for the mattress. I don't see the discount for the box spring. And she went over to her manager, and the manager walked over. They're like, "Oh no, it's $249, right?" And so the lady behind me was like, you need to get a discount because they quoted you 2 or 3 different prices, and you expected to buy this, that product for $125 originally. So if you don't know, for the people out there that don't understand the phonics, all right, there's a couple words that we use in a situation like this. It's called being gassed up. You're like, what does that mean? When you have that person that's in your ear talking about, this is what you should do. You shouldn't let nobody get away with that. If I was you, I would do this. And they basically getting gassed up means instigating, right? So she's gassing me up, and I'm falling for it, right? I'm like, you know what, you're right. I'm like, nah, man, I'm supposed to get a discount, or y'all quoted me this price. I want it for this price. They were like, sir, ain't nothing we can do. So I was like, you know what, it's whatever, because again, I got the money for it. I was gonna pay for it. So there's another term that we use. It's called put a battery in your back. Now, what does put a battery in your back mean? That's mean when you get active, or when you start to physically engage in whatever they was gassing you up about, that means they put a battery in your back. So I paid for it. I walk out, and they ain't got no twine or whatever to put it, so I can put it on my SUV. And me, I'm the type of person that I don't let people get me emotional. It takes a lot to get me emotional, because to me, letting somebody else get me emotional is a sign of weakness. Like, I let them get to me, and that's something that I don't like, because it's like they gassing you up. And so that's why I tend to handle a lot of situations a lot different than other people. Like Trucker Brown, he getting his emotions, he gonna let you have it. He gonna snap off. Me, I'm gonna take a step back, and I'm gonna see how I can get you without actually getting out the box. And what does getting out the box mean? That means when things are in the box, it's in its own element. But when you take it out the box, it is exposed to whatever that is around. So I'm outside. I'm like, damn, how am I gonna get this mattress and box spring and stuff home? Right? The box spring fit in the SUV, but I got a California King that need to sit on top of the truck. So the black lady come outside, and she was like, you know what? If that was me, this is what I would have did. Blah, 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 blah. And when she did that, she put a battery in my back, and I went in, and this is my local sound club. So this is a place that I visit at least once a month. So places that you know you're gonna go to, you don't really want to cause any problems at. So now I'm fussing. I'm literally coming out the box and out of my character, and I'm fussing with the people like, nah, y'all ain't got no twine for me to take it home. Y'all told me this price and this price. She walks off and goes home, and I got a battery in my bag. It's kind of like the Energizer Bunny. It don't beat that drum until you put the battery in his back, and next thing you know, it's going and going and going. And then at the end of the day, I didn't get no discount. I had to go to Walmart to buy the twine. Now my stress level is up, my blood pressure is up, I'm frustrated, I'm halfway pissed off. And because of my size and stature, when I get pissed off, the minute movements of any part of my body in any aggressive way will be taken as, why'd you do that? Because everybody's shorter than me, everybody's smaller than me, you know. So, and and when I move, I take that into account. Because I'm a big dude, if I start to raise my voice and my mannerisms become aggressive, I'm always in the wrong. I learned that a long time ago when I was in junior high school. If I fight a dude that's 5'8" and I'm 6'4", that's wrong. Why you do that little dude like that? So she gassed me up and put a battery in my back. Now I'm you know, Muffin Miss called me, and I'm like, fuck that, I don't want to talk to you. I'll talk to you when I get home, tell you what the fuck happened. But I'm cussing and fussing that, you know. And I'm telling y'all this story to tell y'all this. Don't let nobody gas you up. When people start to gas you up, just take what they say and laugh, because you know dang well they probably ain't gonna do that. Don't let nobody put a battery in your back, because you're the one gonna have to deal with the consequences. All right? So don't ever, always be your own person, be your own man, be your own woman, do what it is that you want to do, and present yourself the way that you want to present yourself. I don't follow trends, I don't follow fashion, I don't follow people. I always do my own thing, regardless if it's the norm or not. People tell me certain stuff I do. Now, if you're a man, you should do this, and that. If I'm a grown man, I do what the fuck I want. You get what I'm saying? Remember that. If you are an adult, you do what you want, regardless of how people are going to look at you and how society is going to judge you. You understand what I'm saying? Because if you let society gas you up, you're the one going to have to deal with that consequences. And society is not going to be there to bail you out of whatever situation that you're in. The only people that can gas you up is people that's motivating you to do more, better than what you are doing. But if you let somebody gas you up to go do something stupid, and now they put a battery in your back and you're out there acting an ass, all they're gonna do is sit back and laugh. You will not see me following the herd. I'ma always be my own man, and you should always be your own man and your own woman. I get on YouTube and I can get on here and talk about rubbing it out. Some people be like, you know, nah, that's gross, that's this and that. But because I'm me, it's accepted. And that's what I need y'all to understand. If you are 100% in tune with yourself, anything you do and say, even taken out of context, will not be judged as bad or negative. The things that I say, the things that I do, the things that I joke about, the way I carry myself as an individual. Some people feel like you need to do this. You need, you know, if you ain't banging Bloods or Crips, you ain't a man, you's a punk. Now, be your own man. Don't follow the herd. Because just because I don't bang, I'm always guilty by association, because I hang with dudes that bang. I done been on the block, sat on the corner with dudes that was selling whatever. I done been in the house with the boiling pot with the mason jar with the white stuff at the bottom. I done been in situations, I done been to raves. You know, I done been to prestigious colleges. I done been to prestigious locations where you have to, they feel as if you don't speak the rhetoric, you're not one of us. And guess what? I went in and I was myself and I was accepted. So don't ever feel like you need to, one, listen to somebody that's gassed you up. Two, let somebody put a battery in your back that's really not, they're not on your team. If they gas you up to do something negative, like, yo, if that was me, I would have whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. But then when they get in, if you ever see them get in that situation, they're gonna act totally different. Pride makes people do things that, or have them act a certain way. This is how a man act in this situation. You should have checked his chin and blah, blah, blah. You know, a man in this certain situation would have did this or would have did that. Don't let nobody gas you up, all right? Don't do it. Be your own person. Handle your situations the way that you want to handle it, not how you feel a man's supposed to handle it. If you're in a situation and you feel like you need to walk away, walk away. Think. React off your thoughts, not your emotions. Because the thing about emotions is they come and go. They come and go. I was angry, my blood pressure got up, I was stressed, I was frustrated, I'm yelling at my kids because they keep playing. I'm like, shut up and sit down. I'm driving all erratic with this mattress on top, with my kids in the back because I'm angry. But then once I actually went back in my box and came back down, I had to think about it. Why am I angry? The original price for the box spring was $249. What am I mad about? I knew that. But because I got angry because I actually let somebody influence me. I let somebody tell me what I'm supposed to do. And that's what you don't want to do. All right? Story time with TRB. How I let a cute little old lady gas me up. You know? You watch my YouTube, you're gonna see me have a smile on my face because I use my brain and don't react off emotions. When you start to react off emotions, ain't nothing good can come from that. Nothing good can come from that. Especially the type of emotions that will cause you to cause physical harm or create a scene, or to expose or to let somebody make you angry or frustrated. Story time with TRB, baby. I don't know if this made sense. I just felt like somebody needed to hear it. And whoever needed to hear it, you're welcome. Be your own man. As always, thank you for stopping by.